We're very excited to be in Cannes this year. This feels like the revival of face-to-face interactions for our industry, which is just warmly welcomed amongst the Samba team, and I'm sure our partners feel the same way. But we have some really important topics to talk about this year. We come out of a pandemic that's really put strain on all of the legacy systems for planning, for measurement and activation, and Samba has really brought a massive amount of scale through what we can bring through data that's transforming every step of the media activation lifecycle. And of course, with currency grade measurement, we're excited to be with our partners talking about all the new ways that media can be measured this year.
So Samba's right at the forefront of this transition to a multi-currency market. We've just come out of the upfronts. What are we learning about the transition? What's working well? What's still work in progress?
The upfronts really showed us that while there's strong demand among marketers for premium video, there's also a high degree of appetite for innovation. And the Disney showcase, what NBC is doing, all highlighting all of the new ways that media can be not only presented to the consumer, but how it can be really precisely measured by marketers, which is kind of table stakes today. What the industry really clamors for is the belief and hope that their media is actually working. And it's harder to defend as our lifestyles have changed so much that legacy systems can accurately present that.
So Samba has a partnership with Disney that was announced recently. You mentioned Disney beforehand. Tell us a bit about what that partnership involves and what you're bringing to market with them.
Disney, as we all know, has a wealth of media across every platform in many cultures and languages across the world. And what they needed was a global partner who could bring to them valuable data sets, but also a methodology that allows all of their media to be measured accurately. And quantifying media across streaming video, broadcast, cable, on every platform, including digital media, wasn't easy, and an entirely new methodology had to be developed, which is something that Samba and Disney have been working on for more than half a decade. Our smart TV data, it's generated by our technology. We like to say that we are actually the global leader in TV technology that actually exists in the TV. And that TV technology is able to see whatever hits the screen on over 24 different brands of smart TVs that are shipped to over 100 countries. There's really nothing like it in the marketplace today. And so we're quite excited to bring the data that's generated from this technology footprint to the marketplace where innovation can happen in measurement. And I know innovation in measurement is a big part of SIM's mission. So we're excited to be a partner to transform the shape of measurement that exists not only in the United States, but in every major media market in the world where we have this first-party data.
So give us a sense of your thoughts on the future. So we're going to see a lot of change, clearly. I think people believe that competition should drive innovation and investment in the market. What do you think we're going to see in the measurement space over the next couple of years?
This year, we're seeing a really strong appetite for more measurement. We're coming off a backdrop where there really was only one option, one currency grade measurement company per transaction. And that's changed. This year, although there is still a very dominant player in the US market, there are at least one additional provider in many campaigns. And that's new. We've never seen the transactions where you see actually two measurement companies at play. Although one may be currency, when you have two, maybe one that's actually going a little bit further, pushing on methodology, what you have is a backdrop for multi-currency in the future, where buyers and sellers can actually agree on new metrics that denominate a media transaction. And that's a fascinating backdrop for the future, and that's really where we see things going. There's no reason why industries of different types, clients of different types, marketers who have different needs, top of funnel, lower funnel, why they should all be using one currency. There should absolutely be a menu of choice, and we're pushing the envelope to bring that menu to market. But the fascinating thing about our life, if you think about what do you do today and how does it compare to how you've lived historically, and I think we can all say it's very different. The way that we work, the way that we raise our families, certainly the way our kids are going to school and then conducting themselves, everything is very different. And it stands to reason, because our lifestyle has changed and the way that we consume media has certainly changed, that measurement methodologies should change as well. And I think, for the first time in many years, for as long as I've been in this business, measurement is cool. People are interested to hear the methodology and how we're making sure that media is working. But more importantly, because as we're going into a recession, I think CMOs want to lean into their CFOs and say, we know how the budget's working and how it's being measured and that it's doing the right things. And so I think a key part of Cannes this year is going to be being able to go home and say that we've got a better handle on measurement than we've had over the last several years.